It's been a week or so since I've made a report. When I first came off Zyprexa, my neurotransmitters had a wide swing. I felt like this energy, you know, and it was. I finally took a quarter of a milligram of Risperdal, um, but that was later. But anyway, I've been exercising. I use the pool anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half and do pool aerobics. Uh, God, it's been 4 weeks, 5, 6 weeks maybe. I don't even remember. But my neurotransmitters are working, they're balancing. I just have a little up on the dopamine, a little low sometimes. All I can say is it's irritating. My serotonin at night without medicine causes me some sleep problems, but Dr. Joseph Mercola and other doctors have pointed ways to balance your neurotransmitters. And for serotonin, I slept 9 hours the last 3 nights. One was 8. And I ate peanuts and a half ounce or an ounce of dark Hershey's chocolate and had a coconut, 2 of those nights, coconut juice, 17 ounce. I fall out like a light. Well, last night, Dr. McCullough said get 800 milligrams of magnesium at night. So I take 800 in the morning, so I took 800 at night. I had some peanuts and I think I just had coconut juice. I had a little bit of chocolate, dark chocolate. I slept 9 hours last night. I wake up this morning. My dopamine is a little low. I have some coffee. Coffee raises dopamine. Some mornings I wake up, it's a little high. Just a little bit. It's irritating. And my serotonin was low yesterday morning. So I had a can of asparagus and, excuse me. I did the same thing, peanuts and chocolate. And that lifted my serotonin because my eyes get tired or grainy. That's what I call them. And then I noticed my body had a little heaviness to it. Not much. So that's lack of folate. And so I had a can of asparagus, and that was good. I had to take my tenant to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I had breakfast at 7 o'clock. I had, it's a Philly omelet, so it's got sirloin and eggs, which are great for neurotransmitters. And you need carb, so the hash browns, they're just little chunks of potatoes lightly cooked, and sourdough bread, which has no gluten. Bipolar people, schizophrenics should not eat gluten. I just learned this last night. The next step in really balancing neurotransmitters, glutamate is a neurotoxic thing. We have problems with glutamate. There's some reason it's not broken down and it turns into norepinephrine. I believe that's what it is. That's a feel-good chemical. Well, a way to hack that is to eat fermented foods like kimchi. I love kimchi. I always feel good after I eat kimchi. Well, I know why now. I buy about a half gallon. I'm going to start buying about a gallon. It's great for your gut. You're going to think better. You're going to be smarter. You're going to be healthier. But the other thing is kimchi has natural GABA. What is that? Gamma amino butyric acid. And that gets rid of glutamate. It gets rid of the neurotoxin in your mind, in your brain. So those are the hacks I've learned, and I missed my doctor's appointment. It was yesterday. I thought yesterday was Wednesday, and I wrote down Thursday. I showed up and said, well, it was yesterday. So I said, okay, I'm doing fine. I told the girl, she's a mental health professional. I said that I took 800 of magnesium, a little bit of dark chocolate, and some peanuts. It doesn't matter what kind of peanuts or nuts. It says seeds and nuts. They're full of tryptophan. I said, I slept 9 hours last night. She says, is that good? And I'm thinking, what the hell? They got some idiots in mental health, but the good thing is I read doctors are looking for different ways of treating. They're saying America's getting sicker, taking trifluoperazine, Risperdal, Depakote. more mentally ill. And there is a way. My way is the way. And you got to heal your emotional wounds. They're deep. Dr. John Bergman says the same thing. Our brain has two things about it, structurally and functionally. Damaged emotions, trauma, changes the functionality. Schizophrenics have a sugar problem, metabolism, according to Dr. Amin, who takes spectrographs of it. And so as few people born with genetic defects in the brain. It all has to do with environment, emotional things, traumas that change the functionality of your brain, which manifests as a mental illness. Whether it's depression, whether it's ADD, all those things. Every one of them is caused by, you've been traumatized somewhere, as a child especially, because you don't know how to deal with this. Your brain hasn't developed, your emotions haven't developed, your ethics, all these things, your rationality, your intellect, and you don't process it, and it festers, and when you reach the age of schizophrenia, like 20s and 29, you got one world you live in, you know, that's been tampered because of the emotional wounds or sin. You keep sinning, God has punishment for sin, and that could be mental illness. So then your world inside doesn't jive with the outside world, and there you go. You're taking a pill. You're having therapy. Anyway, I'm working more. I want to become an expert neurohack. I'm doing pretty good. I don't need medicine. Oh, here's the big thing. I've been on medicine 40 years. I never had a deep inner peace. Just for lark, I tried Risperdal again, see how it was. I took 1 milligram, and then I got off of it. It was terrible, and I had some lamotrigine, Lamictal, and so I did 325 milligrams, 25 milligrams a day. Never had any peace. When your mind, when you don't have any conflicts going on, if you're right with God too, maybe meditation gets you there, but for me it's a relationship with God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. I have peace, especially at night. It's like the whole universe is just expanded, and it's just stellar peace. And my heart is calm. It's going to affect your blood pressure. You're going to be low blood pressure. So that's the big update. I waited over a week to do this, and I'm going to experiment more with hacking your neurotransmitters. And once you get the emotional part out, see, they interconnect. The emotion gets with your neurotransmitters, and it creates people with schizophrenia that see turkeys flying, whatever it is. Bipolar people that think they're Napoleon, and depressed people who have psychotic depression. It's a manifestation of that. And see, I'm at 8 minutes, okay? What I found with working with a person who has schizophrenia and multiple personalities is I'm pretty sure that when he sees angels, and it goes deeper than that. It's the inside that sees the demons. For whatever reason you're scared or something, but as an escape, you're seeing beautiful things, and they're hallucinations or delusions or whatever. You may go to both of them, but it's your heart brain not being able to talk with this brain. There's a heart brain, neurocardiology, look it up. It's a new thing. And your gut brain, you got 3 brains, and they got to sync together. Eat right, exercise, drink good water. So that the heart can't express what it wants to, working with the mind, so the mind creates visions and hallucinations. But that's it. I see you later. Take care. Be healthy.